Okay, hi mathematicians. Today is Thursday. It's lesson number 4. So let's get started. Today's supplies, you will need your writing utensil, pencil or pen, scrap paper or something to write on. You will need your problem set package, of course, for your pages after the math lesson. And today you will need your template packet. You'll need the first page. So it will say Lesson 4 Fluency Template 2. Okay, so you'll need both of those. So I have that here. There's actually 2 of them, so you could do it 2 times for extra practice. And I have my problem set workbook right here. I have my writing utensils and my tools. And that's all we need for today's math lesson. So let's get started. And we're continuing to build every day. Like I say, math is building, building, building. So far this week we've been working past 10, and that's what we're going to continue with today in our lesson. Today's actually a bit of a shorter lesson because it's a lot of review from what we did yesterday and the day before. So our review is not using the domino dot cards like it was on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's actually using our scrambled up cards. So we haven't seen these in a while. We had a set for 6, a 7, 8, 9 set, and they're all different configurations, and part of it was how do you see to make that number. So maybe you'll remember what I'm talking about as soon as I show you the first card. So here's the first card. Now I think we can figure out this amount very quickly, and there's different ways you can get to that amount. You could count each dot individually, you can put them into different parts and groups, and that's what we're really focused on today, is the total and how you got that total. What and what makes that total? So really quickly, think in your mind, what do you see there? Okay, so I see 3 and 3. Or maybe I saw 6 and 0. Those are the clearest to me. Maybe you saw something different. Great. But what's the total? We know the total is 6. And just different ways to get to 6. Either, like I said, 3 and 3 make 6, or 6 and 0 make 6. Okay, let's look at another one. Okay, so, and remember, the value doesn't change if I turn it sideways, up and down this way, diagonal, diagonal, any different way. So all of them are going to be the same total. I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm not mixing them up today. So all of them equal the same value of 6. But does this 6 look as the same way as this 6? No, this one to me is really clear what's in this group down below and then what's in that group above. Who agrees with me? 5 and 1 is what you see. Yeah, that's the obvious one. 5 and 1 make 6. Maybe you see something different, which is awesome. As long as it's a way to make 6, that's perfect. So 5 and 1 make 6. 3 and 3 make 6. Now the other, I have a few more to show you, but I have it in the protective case, right? We did this before where we could circle on it. So look at this one and see what you think. How do you make 6 on this one? This one is trickier to me. It's not as clear. So it can look like a triangle, right? Sideways, upside down, all different directions. It's not as clear as our first 2. So I'm going to draw the way I see it, and let's see if you have the same thought as me, or if you think something different. Okay, so who saw 3 and 3 like this? Great. If you did, cool. If you didn't, that's okay. Maybe you saw, I'll put a different color on top, a different way to see it. Maybe you saw this way. 5 on the bottom and 1 on top. All different ways that you could visualize 6. And both ways, 5 and 1 make 6, 3 and 3 make 6. Both great answers, both correct. Okay, now let's look at this one. Sometimes we call this one the toothbrush. So, how do you see it here? What do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we still know it's 6, but how could we get to that 6? This is the way I see it. You guys might see it differently. Let's see what you see. Da-da-da-da! Oh, so I saw this one a little bit different. We haven't done this combination yet. I saw 4 and 2. Did anyone else see 4 and 2 the same way as me? Now, I know a lot of you might have seen it this way. Let's see if you saw it this way. I'll do the second way in purple. 5 and 1, right? I didn't want to do 5 and 1 again because we've already done that one a couple times. So that's why I chose to do 4 and 2. But if you saw 5 and 1 on top, that is great. That is awesome. All of those are correct ways to do it. Okay? So this one is a little clearer, like the first ones we did. I think this one's pretty obvious. Who agrees with me? Who saw it this way? 4 and 2. Yeah, that one was pretty clear. Okay, and then here's the last one. There's a couple different ways you could see it. Me, visually, I first see this way. 3 and 3. Did you see it that way? Maybe you saw a different way. And a second way that I see might be this one. I don't know if anyone else saw it this way, but this might be a fun way to get to 6. 4 and 2, the whole bottom row and then the 2 on top. 4 and 2 make 6, 3 and 3 make 6. All of those are correct ways. So this was just a review of the different ways that you could come up with 6. So let's practice our 6 facts really fast before we move on, a little drill sort of thing. So we have 0 plus 6 equals 6, 1 plus 5 equals 6, 2 plus what? 2 plus 4 equals 6, 3 plus 3 equals 6, 4 plus 2 equals 6, 5 plus 1 equals 6, and 6 plus 0 equals 6. Awesome. So remember, we just practice those over and over so we get really fast at saying them, and it's really quick when we're doing our work, and we can really quickly build up from there. Okay, perfect. So next is the template page. So really quickly grab your template page, and if you don't have it, pause the video for a second so you can go grab it. I'm gonna just scooch the board really close so you guys can see what I'm doing, because we're gonna do this all together. Remember, this page we do together in the math video. Your problem sets and your worksheets you do after the video. Okay, so it says circle 10, and remember up here is how you know you're doing the right page. It says lesson 4 Fluency Template 2, and it's page 62. So double check. You actually have 2 of these pages, I already said. So you could do one today, one tomorrow. It's an extra one. Okay, so circle 10. So we've been working on this a lot already, right? So lesson 4, count straws that say the 10 way to 19. Make a pile for each 10. So we just need to circle 10 on this page. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? And then keep going at your own pace. I'm going to go a little bit slower so that way people, if they need to work with me, can work with me out loud. If not, you can go a little bit quicker. Okay? And you can also think about counting in groups if that's faster for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I should be using my helper hand when writing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, so this is the first one Miss Tracy did, where there's 10 and some extra. So this is 10 and 2. That makes 12. This is our way to do say 10 counting, right? 10, 2 is 12. 10, 3, 10 and 4, 10 and 5, all different teen numbers. That's counting 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, let's keep going with the diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this is another one that has 10 ones and 2 ones. That's the language we used yesterday. Okay? Okay, so I can tell right away that this group is 10 because it's a 5 and a 5. So we have 10 ones and 4 ones. 10, 4. 14. Ooh, this one was a tricky shape. So 10 ones and 2 ones. 10, 2 is 12. Now I'm at the flowers. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 ones and 2 ones. Okay, let's count the blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, so one whole row is 10. So this is 10 ones and 10, which would be what? 10 and 10 is 20. 10 times 2 is 20. Okay, let's do the lightning bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 10 ones and 5 ones. 10, 5, 15. Okay, so I just did the cylinders, right? One of our 3D shapes. 10, 3, 10 ones and 3 ones. And now I'm going up to the second side of the moons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 ones and 1 ones. 10, 1, 11. Now this one's kind of hard, so I might need to use a counting path to help me so I don't accidentally count the triangles twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 ones and 2 ones. 10, 2. Okay. Here's another 10 ones and 10 ones, which is 20. 10 times 10 is 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 ones and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. 10, 6, 16. Ooh, so this one is a group of 10, so I'm going to circle those. They look like flower pots to me. So we have 10 ones and 2 ones. Okay, 8, 9, 10. 10 ones and 6 ones. 10, 6, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to make my group of 10 right there. 10 ones and 7 ones. 10, 7. Now I have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, another 10, 10. I could actually circle both groups of 10, right? 10, 10 is 20. I should do that with the other ones that are 2 groups of 10, right? Then I'll know right away. 10, 10, 20. Let's count these circles in a heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a hard one. So 10 ones and 4 ones. 10, 4. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 ones and 6 ones. 10, 6. So if you finished before me, awesome. If you finished with me, awesome. If you're still working, awesome. Finish it up. If you want a few more minutes, you can just pause the video and keep working on it. And like I said, there's a second one for more practice if you need it. Okay, so let's keep going. We're now going to do our word problem. And our word problem today is about some kids playing at school. So there's 17 students playing at recess. So think back to, I think it was on Tuesday when Lisa was collecting sticks, and she collected 15 sticks, and then we had to divide it up. And then we did 10 sticks and 5 sticks to make a total of 15 sticks. And then yesterday we did a different example. What was it? Oh, the gingerbread man, that's right. With 10 sprinkles and 2 sprinkles. And then we had to figure out that it was 12 sprinkles in total. So this is similar to Lisa. So Lisa, I told you she had 15 sticks to start. And I'm telling you that there's 17 students playing. Now, there's 2 games going on at the schoolyard recess right now. Some kids are playing kickball. So I'll write a K for kickball. And some kids are, I'll put KB, kickball. And some kids are playing handball. I'll put HB, handball. Now, you have to decide to break this up. Now, we are going to always break it with a group of 10. So you decide, are 10 kids playing kickball or 10 kids playing handball? So I'm going to say 10 kids are playing kickball. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 kids are playing kickball. So, how many kids are left playing handball? I know there's 17 in total, right? There's 17 kids playing. 10 are playing kickball. Mystery number is how many are playing handball. So if I know my parts right away to make 17, 10 and what makes 17, then that will be easy for me to figure out. If not, maybe I need to count it out from a shortcut 10. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So now that I have all my pictures drawn, remember we draw pictures and we write notations and we use counters as a tool to help us with our math skills. So I know this is 10 and I know together it's 17, but do I know how many is here? I might not know, I might need to count. So I'll label this as 10 and now 5, 6, 7. I have 5 and 2, that makes 7. So that's telling me that 10 and 7 makes 17. I could make this into a number bond, right? Easy peasy. 17 kids playing, 10 doing kickball, and 7 doing handball. Right? We can all do that. We could do it in different combinations. We could do different sports. Okay, awesome. If we had more kids or less kids, it would change the dynamic. If I said there was only 13 kids, it would change up the story. I could still have 10 kids playing kickball, but all those kids are erased from the handball court. There are 7 kids playing handball. How many kids are playing handball now? Yeah, you're right. There's only 3 kids. 10 kickball, 3 handball equals 13 kids playing. Perfect. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay. One more activity before we do our problem set. We're just going to practice our say 10 counting. Normally we practice our say 10 counting with our Rec and Rick, right? We slide over 10, 10, 1, 10, 2, 10, 3, 10, 4, 10, 5, 10, 6, 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9, 10, 10. Today I'm going to use cubes. So this stick, let me just double check to make sure it's a 10 stick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is the value of 10, just like a whole row on the Rec and Rick is the value of 10, and we're going to build up from 10 because that's what we're really working on now. So 10, 1, 10, 1, 11. Say it with me. 10, 2, 12. 10, 3, 13. 10, 4, 14. 10, 5, 15. 10, 6, 16. 10, 7, 17. 10, 8, 18. 10, 9, 19. If we added one more, I think I have one more. Like on our template, we had a couple. 10, 10, which makes 20. Now that way I just said 10 and the number. 10, 1, 10, 2, 10, 3, 10, 4, 10, 5, 10, 6, 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9, 10, 10. We also practiced the vocabulary of this is 10 ones and 1 1. Remember, that's how we did it yesterday and Tuesday. 10 ones and 1 ones. That's just like how we use our tally chart to count. 10 ones and 2 ones. 10 ones and 3 ones. That's 13. 10 ones and 4 ones. What's that make? Awesome. Just like our template today. 10 ones and 5 ones makes, good, 15. 10 ones and 6 ones, 16. 10 ones and 7 ones, 17. 10 1 and 8 ones, 18. 10 1 and 9 ones, 19. Both the same thing, just two different ways to say the same thing. All different ways to really learn our math skills. So, last thing, I'm just going to quickly show you how to do our math problem set for today, for Thursday. So, get out your problem set math workbook today, and it looks like it has 5 frames, right, for us to fill in. So, let's read the directions. It says, I can make 10 threes, and then it shows a 10 3. So it's spelled out and written out. Draw 10 ones and some ones. Whisper count as you work the say 10 way, just like we did with the cubes 10 1, 10 2, 10 3, 10 4, 10 5, 10 6, 10 7, 10 8, 10 9. This is 10 3, and the example before was 10 7, and all of these are say 10 counting also. So the first one, I can make the 10 3. 10 3. So you can pick any shape you want, any picture you want. They're small squares, so I'd probably recommend something on the smaller side. So I think I did some hearts yesterday and some stars yesterday. So today, let's try, I'll try a happy face. So draw 10 ones and some ones, 10 3, and whisper count as you do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to say 10 and 1, right? 10 1, 10 2, 10 3. So if you did it along with me, or if you're just watching right now and then you'll do it afterwards or maybe later today, that's how you make 10 3. I filled in a whole frame of 10, 10 1, 10 2, 10 3. Awesome. Down below it says, I can make 10 7. Oh, that's so funny. Both examples we gave in the kickball and handball story were 10 3 and 10 7. So you're going to fill in 10, 10 1, 10 2, 10 3, 10 4, 10 5, 10 6, 10 7. And remember, when we fill in our frames, we always start on the left side going to the right, just like Miss Tracy did. Okay, page 2, which is page 51, same thing. Oh my gosh, you guys are going to be lightning quick at this. I can make 10 2. So fill in a whole group of 10 and then 10 1, 10 2. Maybe you'll do stars for this one, or flowers, or hearts. Now the last one, I can make 10 9. So that's our biggest one so far. So fill in all of 10 and then 10 1, 10 2, 10 3, 10 4, 10 5, 10 6, 10 7, 10 8, 10 9. Perfect. Okay, and then page 52, same idea. Count and write how many the say 10 way. So 10 stars, it's already labeled that one for you. But how many are left? So we have 10, easy, right? 1. 10, 1. Now do the triangles. Count how many, label it. And this is our group of 10. 10 what? 10 what? 10 what? And there's an example on top. 10 3. I think this is going to be really good for you guys. And if you do the challenge homework page, which I included, more of the same thing. This time you're drawing diagonal lines to match it. So as you see on the left side, 10 1. So you're going to look for the picture of 10 1. 10 6. Look for the picture of 10 6. 10, 10. Look for the picture of 10, 10. So 10, 10 is going to be two groups of 10. 10, 2, and 10, 3. And look, they have an example up here of 10, 3. 10 circles, 3 X's, and they drew a line to the match. So I'll do a couple. So the first one, 10 circles, 1 X. 10, 1. Okay? The next one is 10 circles and 2 X's. So that's 10, 2. And then you draw the line where it says 10, 2. And you keep filling it in. Okay, and that is our last math page for today. I think you guys are all going to be rock stars at this. I think you're all really smart, and I think it should be really good for you. So definitely do your math workbook to keep up the practice. Okay, bye. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.